What is up, YouTubes? So we are heading out to Wilson Dam. That's probably one of my favorite places to fish. I'm gonna see if I can beat this storm that's heading out this way. I don't know if it's gonna pass us over or if it's just gonna hang out for a little while. Looks like it might hang out for a little bit. A couple of low-hanging clouds. It's a little bit nasty off to the east. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Stay tuned. Let's see what it looks like. So the water doesn't look too bad. It's a little lower than it normally is. Ish, sort of. But we're gonna go ahead and launch. Get this thing in the water and see what we can do. Wow, let's see what the water feels like. Ah, it ain't too bad. Slippery, that's for sure. Looks like the water's going down a little bit. They got the dams open. I think the water's going down a little bit. Who knows? I guess we'll see. Usually more boats on the water. Usually. Bubbles, bubble, bubble, bubble. Bunch of bubbles. Catfish. Not gonna go too far out. I'm gonna get a little ways out. Let's see what's out here. One thing I've learned since I started kayak fishing is that you can never have enough dry boxes or dry cases. Yeah. Ever. These things are, oh, he's pissed off now. Yeah, those things, you can never have enough of those things. They might save your life. You never know. So I see a lot of bubbles out here. So I'm going to paddle out just a ways. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn my fish finder on. I turned my camera on, but I forgot to turn my fish finder on. Should be about 36 feet ish. Heavy on the ish. Let's see. Whenever it's ready. Some random rogue waves. Wake. Random. Almost a barge went by out there on the other side. I don't know where in the world they came from. Came out of nowhere. Looks like it's probably going to be a slow biting day today. I think I'm going to give the catfish a try. Those of you who don't know, I've learned a secret. The fish bites, saltwater type, one each. These things, they will catch catfish. Of course, pretty much anything will catch catfish. But they appear to like the taste, I guess. Shrimp. The ones out here on Wilson Dam are kind of partial to their shrimp. They like that shrimp flavor, I guess. It's random, but yeah, they dig it. Just cut off a little strip usually and smash it down on a circle hook. I prefer circle hooks just because most of you that fish, you already know that makes hook sets a lot easier and simpler, and you're more likely to catch the fish in the side of the mouth, which is obviously better for the fish. Most of what I do is catch and release. I don't do a lot of, I don't keep a lot of the fish that I catch. It's mostly catch and release, so yeah. I use a 3-ounce sinker. I got this thing rigged up. I haven't changed my rig since I got back from the shore. Went down to Gulf Shores, did a little offshore fishing there, and I just haven't changed my rig up because it works out here. Works just fine. Little 3-ounce sinker. Drop it down. I'm about 50 feet or so right here where I'm sitting. So yeah, just let it sink to the bottom. I don't really tight line it too tight. Just kind of sink it a little bit. Just let it sit there. I'm not really going anywhere. Got my anchor down, so not a lot of drift. Water's pretty calm. I mean, fairly smooth. It's got a little bit of move to it, not much. It's a calm day. Fairly calm day. Not a whole lot going on. Rub it. I got a swim bait, swim jig, whatever. Can work too. Thing ain't hardly got any weight on it. I don't even know if it's gonna sink right. It might. We'll see. Tell you what, if any of you do any salt fishing with your freshwater stuff, lesson learned. Wash your stuff off as soon as you get back. These bearings and this spinning reel I got here are worse for wear, to say the least. They are horrible. They're not doing so hot. I didn't wash my stuff off until I got back from the coast, and needless to say, it let me know as soon as I got back got into the back of the truck, picked my rods up, and took this thing off, took the baits I had off of it, and Gave it a couple spins and it's making that noise. I don't know if you can hear it. Little grindy noise. That's its way of letting me know, hey, thanks for not washing me off. And thanks for salt. So, yeah, I don't know why I got this thing on here. I was playing around with it yesterday. I just never took it off. Figured I'd cast it a little bit. Lost a good lure yesterday. R.I.P. One of my, oh, there's those random waves again. I don't know where these little ripple waves are coming from. I haven't seen anything go by or heard anything go by. It's just random waves. I don't know what that is. There's some huge fish underwater and they're making wake. They're trying to mess around with me. See how I'll react. I say to hell with them. Let's see if I can get this one a little bit deeper. These are trout lures, but they work really good for crappie and brim and other tiny mouth fish. They work pretty good though. I'm just trying to catch fish. I don't really care what kind. Fish is a fish to me. Tell you what, I learned some new stuff down there on the coast though. I had never been surf casting before, and just peaceful, man. You know, I've took tons of trips to the beach with the family, and you know, hung out on the beach and played around, but never really surf casted. I've been deep sea fishing, charter fishing a couple times. That was fun, but I never really got out in the shore and just, you know, played around, you know, casting in the surf, and that was a blast. I had a blast. It didn't cost a dime, you know. Already had all the gear. I had all the tackle, so it didn't cost me anything except time, and it was really fun. I have a lot of fun out there, and caught some fish too. I caught a couple of Florida pompano. Snagged a couple of whiting. I had a good time. I had a really good time. I developed a new love for the coast. And I think when I retire, I think that's probably where I'm going to retire to, somewhere near the coast. I'm going to hit up my buddy Bama Beach Bum down there. See if he wants some company. I don't know if something is on my rod or if that's just the current that's got it. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm not really drifting. No. I don't know. They really do like those fish bites. Of course, it may take them a minute to smell it, but they do like it. I'm messing around with catfish. I had to give them plenty of time. Let them take the bait. don't know what these little bugs are. Like little ashes. They're like little ashes. Ash bugs. I don't know what in the world they're called. It looks like a little bug embedded in some ash, like some cigarette ash or something. It's a weird bug. Maybe it's just an Alabama bug. They're very, very weird. They float around. And these little random ripples in the water. I don't see any boats going by. I don't hear any boats going by. Looks like the Marine police are out there in the middle. I don't know what they're doing though. Maybe a barge or something passing by or going through the locks. Who knows? I don't know if you guys can see these little ripples, little random ripples. Other than that, the water's pretty calm. According to my fish finder, I have 1,000 little bait fish swimming around me. I think they're using my yak as cover. Who knows? Maybe they like it. I like it. Maybe they like it. couple of bass guys sitting over there on the edge of the water. I'll tell you what, that's how it goes. You spend most of your time as a bank fisherman wanting to get into a boat, fish on the open water, and then you get a boat and you spend most of your time casting at the bank. I guess that's just the way of it. A bunch of hawkers off in the distance. We'll get some lightning in those clouds over there. Might have to roll it up. Not a huge fan of being out on the water. There's electricity in the air. Of course, I knew this storm would probably catch up with me. I just figured it'd be a nice day to come out here and sit for a little bit. Might as well go ahead and pack it in. Had fun though. Any day that you get to get out on the water, even if you don't catch anything, you get beat by the old skunk, still a good day. Nothing beats it. It's relaxing. It's relaxing. Take it on into the shore now. It's about dark anyway. I don't stay out too long after dark. Trying to get turned around here so I can get my anchor up out of the water. I'll tell you what, thinking about investing in a kayak, I would definitely invest in an anchor trolley. Those things make your life a whole heck of a lot easier. I'll do a walk around later on my setup, how I got my boat set up. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Most everything I got on here is DIY, with exceptions of a few things. It's cheap, whatever gets you out on the water. It's not about how much money you spend, or how well your boat's rigged up and all those extra things that people spend a lot of time worrying about. The most important thing is getting out on the water and enjoying yourself, because if you're not enjoying yourself, then why are you out here? This boat paddle's pretty smooth, pretty steady. It's got good stability, fairly inexpensive. I went with a 10-foot boat. It's a starter. If I enjoy it as much as I think I'm going to enjoy it, I'm probably going to end up getting something a little bit longer. But it's definitely a good starter boat. Whatever gets you on the water, that's what's important. Well, it was a good night on the water. Got beat by the skunk, but that's how it goes. So we'll end it here, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. It's one of my few that I've got up. I think I really got now is the introductory and kind of the starter. But this will kind of be what I'm doing, just documenting a couple things and showing you guys how it is out here in Alabama, kayak fishing. So subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and stay tuned for more.